John Cannell, the 6 times Parish Walk winner, achieved his 5th and 6th wins in 1993 and 1994. You must have decided to return to the local scene with a vengeance, really. What brought you back to the Parish Walk after the 100 miles?
I really don't know. I think I probably felt, maybe I can one more shot at it, and then developed again, I trained hard and then won it in 94 again, so I think I was motivated again.
Any particular memories of those two?
Not really, no. No, I haven't. I can't really remember much about them. I can remember the earlier races, but not the later ones.
Right. That's interesting. But thinking about when you finished in 1994, a bit like when Derek Harrison won in 1979 with a record that was to stand for so long, 27 years, there was very little fuss made about it. I suspect there was probably not too much fuss made about your 6th win, but if someone was to equal that now, it would be much bigger headlines.
Oh yes, it's going to come, I think.
But that reflects the greater media interest in the Parish Walk now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's fantastic because you look at the road races across, the road walks across, and they're not getting anywhere near the numbers we're getting. And I think the Parish Walk is to thank for that.
And do you think we should? Well, I suppose if there's not many people in the sport in the UK, there's not many people to bring over. But do you think more walkers in the UK should be interested or would be surprised if they came over here?
Well, already there are 1 or 2 coming over, Peter Ryan and people like that. And it's a shame that we never had the real good long distance walkers like Don Thompson over. But
I think one thing though that was different in the sport in the 70s was that the Parish Walk wasn't our big event as far as attracting people over, was it? We had the TT Walk.
That's right.
And that we called it the International TT Walk.
Yes, we did, yeah.
We tried to attract people over. And so I think we have to see that the parish in that context. That was where our energies went. And I mean, you'll remember some good walkers coming over for the TT.
Oh yes, tremendous. I mean, Colin Young won the hat trick in 61, 62 and 63, and when he broke 6 hours we thought, oh, that's amazing, how can anybody walk that fast?
Yes.
But
and you'll also have some fond memories of another big walk in the Isle of Man in 1975 when they brought the 20-mile championship to the Isle of Man, which was a big event.
Oh, it was, yes.
200 or 300 people, I think.
That's right, yeah. I can't remember all the names now. I think Bob Dobson won it.
Yes.
But we had all the top walkers over for that.
That was around about the time you'd been ill just prior to that, weren't you? And you weren't expected really to get back to walking. Was that
no.
What did the doctor say to you at the time?
Don't do it.
I remember, I didn't know you very well at the time, but I remember you turning up at the 20 miles, which would probably be in July, and you saying, "I'll be back soon," or something like that. So you've had a pretty good run.
Oh yes.
Since that time.
Yeah.
And you're still competing on the Parish Walk now.
Yeah.
What are your ambitions for 2011?
I really want to get round another couple of times. I've finished 8 times, so I really
the
want
same
to get
weekend?
Round.
Twice in one weekend?
Oh no. Oh no. Not that mad.
But you'd like to do it next year?
Yeah, I've got no time set. If I finish, 18, 19 hours maybe, I don't know. I haven't set the time, but I'd just like to get round a couple more times.
Have you got are you training with anybody helping you at the moment?
Not at the moment. I'm going to start again in January. Go out training in January. It's too snowy at the moment to go out, but hopefully January.
I know that there are a lot of good walkers in the parish who've probably taken some inspiration from you. I know you meet Robbie Collister, and I know one of Robbie Collister's motivations has been to equal your 6 wins. Equally, you must have had a few people that you've looked up to over the years, and tell us about some of the achievements of Graham Young and Derek Harrison and Steve Partington, some of these people.
How long have we got?
A minute or two.
Well, Graham,
what's the biggest single achievement that have put you right on the performance that you look up to most of all amongst Manx walkers?
Oh, I don't know.
It's unfair to throw you that one on you, I know, but
there are so many. I mean, Steve Partington, Graham Young, yourself, Derek. amazing, you know.
Did Derek Harrison's performance 2006, I think it was, when he got round again, is that motivation to you even now to think that if he could get round, then?
Oh yes, I mean somebody like Mike Gray still getting round, you know. Unfortunately, Mike was ill this year, so he didn't do it. But yeah, I think I can still get round.
And who'll be the first? Do you think anybody can beat Jock this year? Or was Jock on one of those streaks when?
Jock, yes, I think Jock's up for it again this year. I'm pretty sure. But there'll be one or two trying to beat him. Janice Quirk, who knows?
What about Sean Hands? I always felt that Derek's record was breakable, but Sean's put that time into another league. Sean's not always got it right since then. He's had some bad luck as well. But could he still challenge Jock this year?
I think he could, yes. I do, yeah. As for the record, I don't think that'll go for a little while. I think it'll stay around for a few years yet. But we'll see. Do
you think numbers have peaked for the parish walk, or do you find that the parish walk is still increasing in popularity? You know, you as you walk around. I mean, a little story you told me. You could perhaps repeat about how you were accosted in the street.
Oh yes, it was. Yes, a lady approached me wanting to give a talk, you know, things like that. But you know, already we've had 89 entries on the website this morning. I mean, that's it's incredible that.
But it's a sign that you walk around the street. It's, you know, in fairness, it's a few years now since you won it, but you're still well enough known. The parish walk is still such a thing that one of the biggest employers in the Isle of Man can say, "Hello, John. We'd really like you to come and talk about the parish walk."
Yeah, it's nice because I mean, you'll always be remembered for the parish walk. I mean, I like we said before, I've done 100 miles in 1710, but nobody knows about that. And yet, the parish walk is still there.
Well, I've during the course of this interview, I've learnt one or two things that I didn't know about John, even though I've known for a long time. But one thing I've always known about John, he's always there to get one step ahead of you. And I didn't know there were 89 entries this morning, so he's still keeping well up to the sport, even at 65. Let's hope we're doing another one in 20 years' time.
Well, hope so.